Hey guys, and welcome to a new video on this channel. So this is an updated tutorial video for the Trendomatic plugin because WebHose was renamed to WEBZIO, and I felt that the old tutorial video was not covering things as good as before, and because of this I am redoing it right now. So if you are new to Trendomatic, then you need to install it. So go to plugins, add new, upload the zip file you downloaded from CodeCanyon, but be sure that you extract it and be sure that it is an installable zip file of the plugin, because the big zip file that you can download might also contain documentation of the plugin. So extract it and install only the package which contains the plugin. So upload plugin. Here choose file, go to the zip file you downloaded and which contains the plugin files. Install now, activate it after installation, and the Trendomatic plugin will be listed here on your website. So to start using it, you will need to get a WEBZIO API key. So to get this, you can hover over this question mark and click here. You will go to WEBZIO dashboard. So here you will find your API key listed. If you don't have access to the dashboard right now, then you can try to contact the WEBZIO support and schedule a call with them, and they will be able to grant you testing access or full access if you ask them to do this. So you will need to submit the contact form from here, and they will reply and they will grant you access to the dashboard. So after this, go here in the dashboard of WEBZIO, scroll down, and after the last queries widget here, you will see the active API key widget. So below this you will find your API key. I am not scrolling more because I keep the API key that I have private. So I also use it in other projects and I don't want to show it in this video. So because of this, I am not scrolling down. So copy the API key that you see down below here and paste it in the WEBZIO API key field here. Save settings and you are ready to start using the Trendomatic plugin. So note that you should check if you have access to news, blogs, reviews, and online discussions API, enriched news API, government data API, cyber API, and others. So currently the plugin supports importing from this news, blogs API, the enriched news API, and the cyber API. If you have access to government data API, let me know, and if you want to share your API key with me so I can update the plugin and get it also this feature so it can import from government data, let me know. So I only have enriched news access right now, and I will only be able to show you this feature. So let me get back to the plugin settings here, and I will be getting back to all these settings later in this video, but now let's go to news and blogs to posts. So here we will be able to use the enriched news API. To get this, we will be setting up a search query. So let's enter here a search query. If you want to get advanced search queries, you can get the advanced help from here. So you can select search keywords using binary words and parentheses, commas, language. You can set the language here. You can set the filters like has video, country, site type, and many other filters will be available. You can check the filter reference if you click here or here. So you can see that there are many filters: language, author, text, has video, external links, is first, rating, published, and number of characters. And you can combine them with and or operators. So all these are supported. So now let me create a quick example of news importing. First, let's check our site here. It is empty. And let us import only an English text post. So set this to language English, maximum numbers of posts to 1. The post is published. It is importing automatically every 24 hours. It is creating a normal post type. The author is admin. And I will be using the enriched filter and checking this checkbox to make sure that the plugin is using the enriched news API, because if I uncheck this checkbox, the plugin will use the news, blogs, reviews and online discussions API from here, to which I don't have at the moment access, only to enriched news API. So I'm checking this checkbox and I will be getting back to other settings later. So now let's save settings and let's import our first post from WEBZIO. So it is here, White House records recovered by National Archives. And it has a nice image and the post from below. Okay, so this is the basic functionality of the plugin. Now you can also use Google Trends functionality to enable the Google Trends search. So if you check the Google Trends checkbox from here and go to settings and configure the Google Trends part of the plugin, so you can set how you will wish to use the Google Trends part. So the Google Trends will automatically search for trending keywords and automatically add them to the query string to WebHose. So if you set up, for example, English, United States, time zone query to related queries. So if you want to set some related or popular searches, you can check this checkbox. You can use broad search instead of exact search. Google Trends search words for related queries. You can set search words. If you check the related queries, you can set here the keywords to which you wish to set the related keywords. So laptop, for example, category, you can select multiple categories from here, country ID and period. So this is the new feature of the plugin which will use Google Trends. So this is a very cool feature which will automatically add to the query strings a trending keyword from Google Trends. Okay, so now we will be able to dive into more settings and modify the way the plugin generates posts. So if we want to set here the post title to be different, so we can use these shortcodes and use them in this settings field. So this settings field will define how the post titles will be generated. So I can add here some static keywords also, so news, and the title which is imported, content. So the content can use multiple keywords here like rating, order in thread, stumble upon shares, LinkedIn shares, Facebook likes, spam score, source site, author, publish date, description, show image, read more button, and many more. So this is also able to hold static text. So let's write here this. So cache items for continuous posting. If you want to use the plugin to import also older posts, then you can check this checkbox and the plugin will continue to import only also older posts when it runs the next time by the schedule you define here. Or you can uncheck this checkbox and in this case the plugin will import only the latest posts that are available for the search queries you make. You can set the sorting of results, ordering, import starting from. You can set here a date in natural language like 1 hour ago or something similar. Return only high accuracy results. You can check this checkbox to return only the high accuracy results that were found. Generated post format, you can set a post format. You can set additional post categories. If you hold the Control key on your keyboard, you can click multiple categories. You can select the category which you wish to remove, auto post categories from source categories and other stuff that are present in the data which is imported. Remove WordPress default post category. If you want to remove the uncategorized category, you can do this here. Auto post tags, same as categories. Initial post tags, you can enter here a manual list of comma separated tags you wish to add to generated posts. Get published date from feed. If you want to import the published date of the articles that are published, you can do this here. Enable comments, pingbacks, trackbacks, auto featured image to enable featured image generation. Replace article image with royalty-free image. If you check this checkbox and also configure the royalty-free image importing part of the main settings, which I will be showing you later in this video, then you can replace the featured images of posts with royalty-free featured images, which are related to the post, because the plugin will search by keywords found in post titles, and it will search royalty-free websites like Pixabay and Pexels and search for these keywords and set the featured images to images which are royalty-free, which match the keyword search of related queries. You can strip images from post content. You can link post title and featured image to source. So this feature is really nice because you can set up like this a news curating website. You don't have posts on your local site linking, but the posts from your main page, which are listed on your main page, will link directly to the source if you check this checkbox. Default featured image list, you can set a featured image list which will be used as default images. If you uncheck the auto get featured image checkbox and use static featured image list, then all the posts that are created will get a random image from this list. Banned word list, required word list, these are posting restrictions. If you want to ban or require words from your posts, then you can do it here. Limit article paragraph count, limit the number of paragraphs which are posted, title word count limiting, excerpt word count limiting, automatically translate to any language using Google Translate, source article language, the language which is the original article language. Read more button text, you can change the text which is added to the read more button. You can also set custom fields. The format of custom field setting is this. So custom field slug, this sign which is equals and greater, and custom field value. In the custom field value you can also use shortcodes listed here and separate new custom field slugs and values by comma. Also you can use taxonomies. You can do it like this. So if you hover here, you can see the custom field taxonomy is similar format as custom field name, but instead of commas you will have this semicolons. Okay, and automatically delete posts after a period of time, which you can set here. So here also you can set natural language dates, like after 3 days or so. So you can set, you can tell the plugin to automatically delete posts after 3 days, or you can also set a date like 11th December 2023. Okay. Now, as we saw this feature, we can go ahead and save settings and go to the reviews to post part. So as you saw earlier, I don't have at the moment access to the reviews to post API, but if you have, you can set this also up and it will work similarly to the previous API that I showed you. The dark web to post API also requires some advanced access from WEBZIO. So if you want to get this, click on talk to an expert from this page and you should get your dark web to post access. Also in the activity and logging part, you can see system info. You can clear running rule list, which holds the rules that are currently running, backup current rules to file, restore the rules from file, restore plugin default settings, delete all generated posts by this plugin, and an activity log for the plugin. Okay, and now the final part, the main settings, which you can use to set up the plugin even more. So you can use shortest to use a link shortener, which also pays for clicks that it handles. You can set up your API key here and it will be automatically used to shorten links that are imported using the plugin. Copy images from content locally. You can copy all images from the posts locally to your server. Do not copy featured image locally. This is an experimental feature which will allow the plugin to link the featured images from the post that it creates to the source directly from other websites. So other images will be used from other websites directly on your site as featured images. You can check if these images are not corrupt, and if they are, the plugin will skip them. You can resize images which are copied locally to your server. So this is applicable only for the featured images. And this is the royalty-free image importing options. You can set up Morgue file, app ID secret pixels, Flickr, Pixabay, Unsplash, Pixabay scraping, and their settings from each section from below. So if you set up this part in the plugin and also check the checkbox that I mentioned earlier, the replace article image with royalty-free image, then the plugin will replace the featured image of post with a related royalty-free image. Also other settings for image importing. Enable auto post deletion feature, so you need to check this checkbox if you want to automatically delete posts which are set using this settings field. So automatically delete post settings field. Disable automatic excerpt generation, strip links from generated post content, automatically format text adding paragraphs, so the text might be unformatted in some cases, and this checkbox will automatically format the text and it will make it look nicer. Add attributes to internal links, add attributes to external links. You can add attributes to links as you wish, like no follow and so on. Replace all URLs from content with this URL. You can set a single URL to replace all the URLs which are imported. Show extended item information Metabox. This is applicable only if you have Classic Editor and not Gutenberg. In Classic Editor you will be able to see a Metabox with extended information for each post which is imported. You can use official Google Translator API to use the official version of Google Translator API. If you don't enter here anything, then the plugin will automatically use by default the free version of Google Translator API. Enable logging, detailed logging. If you want to enable logging, which will be displayed in the activity and logging section here on the bottom, you can do it here. Automatically clear logs every once in a while. Timeout for rule running, delay between rule running. If you want to wait a couple of seconds before running the next rule, you can do it here. Send rule summary in email to this email address. Send each post in email also to this email address. Read more button text. This is the default global read more button text value. Minimum title word count, maximum title word count, content word count, minimum and maximum. So these are restrictions which you can set to posts, and note that if you set here a value like, for example, 3, then posts which have less than 3 words in their title will be skipped and will not be posted. So beware that if you set here restrictions which are too tight, then no post will be published to your site. So beware of this. Do not continue importing of posts if Google Trends fails. So in some cases Google Trends searching might fail, and you can make the plugin not import posts if you check this checkbox. Skip link redirections. You can skip link redirections of imported posts using this checkbox. Shorten links using WP Pocket URLs. So I created a free version of a plugin that I created earlier, and it is called WP Pocket URLs. It is available on WordPress.org plugin repository. You can search it up and you can use it together with Trendomatic if you check this checkbox. Skip posts that do not have images, skip posts older than this date. So as you can see, this plugin has tons of features which you can benefit, and also it can automatically spin imported content using the best spinner Word AI or spin rewriter, and you can set your spinner credentials here. Okay, and we can go to random sentence generator. First list of sentences, which will be replacing the random sentence shortcode, which can be used in the generated post content settings field, and also the post custom fields and post custom taxonomy settings field. Also a second version of this shortcode and list of variables, because the random sentence generator can have multiple sentences, as you can see here, each on one line, and they can also have variables. So these variables will be automatically replaced with a random value which is set here. So as you can see, sentence ending is found here, and sentence ending can have these values. So separate them by semicolons. Okay, so you can also add custom HTML code. This shortcode will be replaced by the custom HTML you enter here. Affiliate keyword replacer tool, you can set up a keyword, add a replacement to it, and also add a link to it if you wish. So you can set you wish to target the content, the title of post, or both. So for this replacement rule. Also, there will be some shortcodes which will list the posts that the plugin imported. These will be Trendomatic list posts and Trendomatic display posts. They will be similar, and they will be able to list posts on any page which the plugin imported. Okay, so this is the tutorial video for the Trendomatic plugin. It has an updated look, and it will have access to WEBZIO and not the WebHose old website, which does not function anymore, but it was replaced by WEBZIO. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial video and you learned how to set up the Trendomatic plugin. And until next time, let me know other ideas that you might have for this plugin. Have a nice day. Bye bye.